Number 10. The Mercedes-Benz GLE 400D. On paper, this one looks like the full package. A luxurious three-row SUV with a diesel powertrain starting around $67,000 and climbing past $92,000 in higher trims. But Consumer Reports gave the 2020 and 2021 GLE a reliability score that placed it well below average, flagging persistent issues with its turbocharged diesel engine and the MBUX infotainment system, which owners repeatedly reported freezing mid-drive. NHTSA recorded multiple complaints about the air suspension collapsing unexpectedly on 2020 models. Fuel economy sits at 21 miles per gallon city and 27 miles per gallon highway. Not bad for diesel, but the BMW X5 xDrive 30D betters it on reliability and running costs. Repair bills on out-of-warranty GLE diesel engines regularly exceed $4,000 for injector and turbo work. The closing verdict: shiny on the outside, financially punishing on the inside. Moving on to number 9, the Mercedes-Benz CLA 250. The CLA is Mercedes' entry point, starting at around $38,000. And it's designed to pull buyers who want the badge without the bigger spend. Here's the kicker, though. Consumer Reports consistently rated the 2019 and 2020 CLA below average for reliability, with owners flagging transmission hesitation in the 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox and electrical gremlins across the instrument cluster. NHTSA issued a recall in 2020 covering over 11,000 CLA units for a brake fluid leak that could increase stopping distance. Fuel economy is rated at 26 miles per gallon city and 36 miles per gallon highway, respectable, but the Audi A3 and BMW 2 Series both outperform it on long-term dependability. Interior quality feels noticeably downgraded compared to the C-Class, and the rear legroom is borderline unusable for adults. For entry-level luxury, you're paying Mercedes prices for a sub-Mercedes experience. Number 8. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class W222. Yes, the flagship. The 2017 to 2020 S-Class generated a surprising volume of reliability complaints for a car that starts at $94,000 and can breach $175,000 fully loaded. Consumer Reports gave the 2018 and 2019 S-Class a reliability rating of 2 out of 5, below average, citing issues with the air suspension, seat memory systems, and oil cooler leaks on the turbocharged V8. NHTSA logged over 1,200 complaints on 2017 to 2019 models, including electrical failures affecting the active brake assist system. Depreciation is brutal. The S-Class loses roughly 55% of its value within 5 years, making it one of the steepest depreciating luxury sedans on sale. The BMW 7 Series and Lexus LS consistently outrank it in owner satisfaction surveys. For a car that's supposed to be the pinnacle, it spends too much time in the shop. Number 7, the Mercedes-Benz GLC 304. The GLC is one of Mercedes' best sellers, so this one stings. Starting around $46,000, the 2019 and 2020 GLC 300 carried well-documented issues with its 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, specifically oil consumption at higher mileage and a pattern of premature timing chain wear reported by owners before 60,000 miles. Consumer Reports ranked the 2020 GLC below average in predicted reliability. NHTSA issued a recall in 2021 affecting approximately 6,200 GLC units for a potential fuel pump failure that could cause the engine to stall while driving. Fuel economy comes in at 21 miles per gallon city and 29 miles per gallon highway. The Audi Q5 delivers comparable numbers with far fewer headaches. And here's the thing. Repair costs for the timing chain job on the M2 6.4 engine run between $2,500 and $4,000. The GLC's appeal is real, but the ownership math doesn't add up. Number 6, the Mercedes-Benz E-Class W213. The 2017 to 2020 E-Class built a reputation as a brilliant driver's car. Starting at $54,000 and rising to over $77,000 for the E450, It's also built a reputation for electrical complexity that punishes out-of-warranty owners. Consumer Reports flagged the 2018 E-Class with a below-average reliability score, pointing to issues with the 48-volt mild hybrid system on E450 models, climate control malfunctions, and persistent software bugs across the Command and MBUX systems, depending on the model year. NHTSA recorded multiple complaints about unintended acceleration events on 2017 models, triggering an investigation. The Volvo S90 and Audi A6 offer comparable interior quality with notably stronger owner satisfaction scores. At 21 miles per gallon city and 31 miles per gallon highway on the E300, fuel economy is fine but not class-leading. Brilliant engineering, unreliable execution. Number 5. The Mercedes-Benz C-Class W205 Coupe. The two-door C-Class Coupe starts at around $44,000 and looks every inch the aspirational sports car. But the 2016 to 2019 models earned a reputation for rust-prone brake components. Electrical failures in the soft-top mechanism on C300 Cabriolet variants, and transmission hesitation from the same 7-speed dual-clutch unit found in the CLA. Consumer Reports gave the 2018 C-Class Coupe a reliability rating of 2 out of 5. NHTSA issued a recall in 2019, covering nearly 200,000 C-Class vehicles for a faulty wiring harness that could cause the airbags to deploy without a collision, a serious safety defect. The BMW 4 Series Coupe and Audi A5 both deliver more consistent long-term reliability. And here's the real stinger. Rear visibility is so poor that parallel parking without a camera becomes a genuine challenge. Looks great in the showroom, less great everywhere else. You might be surprised by this next one. Number 4, the Mercedes-Benz GLS 450. A 3-row luxury SUV starting at $83,000 and capable of crossing $110,000 fully spec'd, the 2020 and 2021 GLS 450 suffered from a rocky launch. Consumer Reports scored it below average for reliability in its first 2 model years, citing a turbocharged inline-6 engine with oil dilution issues. A known problem where fuel mixes with engine oil, accelerating wear. NHTSA received multiple reports of the 48-volt electrical system causing unexpected shutdowns during normal driving conditions on 2020 models. Fuel economy of 17 miles per gallon city and 23 miles per gallon highway is poor by any measure, especially against the Audi Q7's more efficient mild hybrid setup. Owners have reported infotainment failures requiring full module replacement, with dealer quotes running above $3,500. For a car this expensive, you just know the reliability should be better. It isn't. Before we hit the final 3, smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. These last picks are so bad you won't believe they even made it to market. Let's get back to it. Coming in at number 3, the Mercedes-Benz A-Class A220. At $33,000 to start, the A-Class is the cheapest way into a new Mercedes. And it shows. Consumer Reports gave the 2019 and 2020 A220 reliability score of 1 out of 5. Among the lowest in the entire compact car segment. Owners reported persistent issues with the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission jerking at low speeds, EMBUX touchscreen lag, and paint quality defects reported across multiple early production runs. NHTSA issued a recall in 2020 covering over 8,000 A-Class vehicles for a risk of fuel leakage near the engine, a fire hazard. Fuel economy is rated at 25 miles per gallon city and 35 miles per gallon highway, which sounds decent, but the Honda Civic and VW Golf outperformed the A220 on every measurable reliability metric while costing thousands less. The badge is real, the quality is not. Here's one that really stings. Number 2, the Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe C167. Starting at $76,000 and peaking well above $100,000, the GLE 450 Coupe is style-first engineering, and the ownership experience reflects exactly that prioritization. The 2020 and 2021 GLE Coupe received below-average reliability scores from Consumer Reports, with owners documenting air suspension compressor failures before 30,000 miles, cracked fuel injectors on the 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-6, and panoramic sunroof seals leaking on 2021 models. NHTSA opened an investigation into 2020 GLE coupe models following brake system complaints, with owners reporting reduced braking performance after highway driving. Fuel economy lands at 19 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway, worse than the BMW X6 xDrive 40i in real-world testing. Dealer repair quotes for the air suspension compressor alone average $2,800. This is a car that charges premium prices to deliver premium problems. And now the one that made Consumer Reports genuinely shake its head. Number 1. The Mercedes-Benz EQS 450. Starting at $104,400 and stretching past $125,000, the EQS was supposed to be Mercedes' triumphant electric flagship. Instead, the 2022 and 2023 EQS 450 earned the lowest reliability score Consumer Reports assigned to any luxury electric vehicle in its survey year. A score of 1 out of 5, driven by software failures in the hyperscreen interface, rear axle steering calibration errors requiring dealer recalibration, and charging system faults that left owners unable to charge at home on their own hardware. NHTSA issued a recall in 2023 covering over 22,000 EQS vehicles for a software defect that could disable the rearview camera. EPA-rated range is 350 miles, but real-world testing by multiple outlets landed closer to 270 miles. The BMW iX and Lucid Air both outperform it on software stability and range consistency. For a six-figure flagship, this is an embarrassment. Outrow, that's the full list of the 10 worst Mercedes models according to Consumer Reports, NHTSA data, and real owner feedback. And every single one of them proves that a luxury badge is not the same thing as a reliable car. The lesson here is simple. Research the reliability data before you fall in love with the badge, because repair bills don't care how good the car looks on your driveway. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you never walk into a dealership without the full picture. And don't forget to click the link below for 5 cheap performance Mercedes models everyone ignores, but these are absolute gold mines.